June 3rd, 2015. 25 centimetres of rain fell in a few hours. By night, Accra was underwater. More than 150 people died, some in the floodwater, others in a fire caused by water leaking into an underground fuel tank at this petrol station. A year later, those that survived still bear the horrific scars of that night. At the site where their lives changed forever, they want this anniversary to be an opportunity to make sure history doesn't repeat itself.
We haven't learned anything as a nation, and I believe it's a time for reflection, a time to think about what happened and really see how best we can approach it in a positive manner, not to repeat this thing again. And I believe that we must learn as a country.
Authorities blame the high flood levels on freak rain, coupled with rubbish-filled gutters and waterways which hadn't been dredged in years. Accra knows the devastation that caused. This was his carpet shop. The night of the floods, water poured in. 5 of his staff drowned. A lifetime's hard work was gone in an instant. The father of 3 says people still haven't recovered.
My colleagues and I are all living in fear. Anytime there's slight showers or it's even cloudy, people run for their lives because of what happened last year. Only a few brave ones don't run away.
It took 6 months for Accra to start trading once again, although, as you can see, it's on a much smaller scale than it was before. He's been able to do this thanks to loans from friends and family. He said that local authorities promised him some financial support, but that he wasn't amongst those that received it. At the time of the flooding, the government pledged $13 million in order to support those directly affected by the flooding and also to ensure that it would never happen again.
But long-term solutions will cost a lot more. The council's freeing up more than $600 million for dredging major waterways like this lagoon. It was last dredged 8 years ago. Experts say it should have been done every year. Shifting almost a decade of silt and rubbish takes time. They began 6 months ago. There's still a lot to do, and it's rainy season again. But the project's coordinator is confident they've done enough to cope with normal rainfall.
Even we are concerned about it. The work we have done and what rains we have seen, it gives us confidence that if things are normal, nothing should happen.
It's impossible to say how Accra's waterways will cope if there's abnormal rainfall. Channels are definitely clearer than they were, but many residents still feel a surge of apprehension at the sight of a cloudy sky. Katerina Vitozzi, CCTV, Accra, Ghana.